Hey, good morning, Ginger. Good morning to all of you. Well, we've heard the saying, you fight like a girl. Well, with millions of women falling prey to attackers around the world, one woman is standing up and encouraging women to fight like girls. Erin Weed wrote the book, Girls Fight Back, an instructional book on self-defense and personal safety. She joins us here live in the studio this morning. Good morning to you, Erin.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about what made you decide to write this book.
Well, I've been basically traveling around the country speaking at colleges for almost 7 years now, and a few years into it, people started saying, hey, where can I learn more after your seminars? And I was like, oh, great, I got to write a book. So that came out in 2006. So.
Okay, and then you encourage women as victims in the book. What does that mean?
A bad victim is a hard target. Like, if imagine you're a bad guy and you're looking for someone to victimize, you've got a whole pool of victims, and you have some good victims and some bad victims. Okay. So we want to live our life as real hard targets.
Okay, all right. In the book, you also talk about some mistakes that women make, common mistakes. What's some of the biggest?
I think the biggest mistake we make is we don't trust our intuition. We have this amazing signal sent to protect us from harm, and we just don't listen to it. Like a deer in the forest. If a deer is afraid or feeling fear for some reason, a deer's going to react. It's going to run. But as women in society, when we get these danger signals, we don't always respond because we are so afraid of looking like we're silly.
Okay, all right, and it's great. I mean, great advice, and great definitely for girls around campuses and where some of this can happen. All right, so do you want to show me some moves?
I would love to show you some moves.
All right, you guys pay attention to this. This is good. Do I need to take the shoes off, or can I leave them on?
Oh, you can leave them on. Okay. Man, they can be weapons.
That's right. Right.
Yeah, also, I'm just teaching these moves to college girls on our national, it's actually sponsored by Intellius, an online background check company. And so I'm just like sharing these moves with everybody I can find. And so today I want to teach you a palm strike.
Okay.
So one of the very vulnerable areas on an attacker's body, and if you can imagine I'm an attacker, would be the face area, specifically the nose. So one of the things you can do is pull the fingers back on your hand, and you exhale of your hand right there. Now this is some hard bone.
Okay.
Now if you pull down very quickly and you strike right up my nose, that's really going to have a major impact on my breathing, my eyesight, my eyes are going to water, and it's going to affect my balance. And guess what? When my balance is affected, it's opening up other areas, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I got it. So if someone were coming at me then, on a campus or anywhere, then this is what I would do first. I wouldn't even hesitate. I would go right to, like, the nose?
Well, actually, we would like to try to set a boundary first. We'd like to try to de-escalate this first. Okay. Something like, stop, leave me alone. I don't want any problems. This sets a physical boundary, and it also has a verbal boundary going on.
Okay. And then if they continue to approach you, that's when you have to immediately take
like
force.
If I'm a bad guy and you're in your ready position, so you're like this.
Okay, is this my ready position?
Oh, stand like this.
Like this?
Perfect, perfect.
I'm ready.
And you're like, stop.
Okay.
Leave me alone. I don't want any problems.
Right.
And I continue to grab you. Well, that's a pretty good indicator. This is going to be a bad situation.
Gotcha.
So at this point in time, we have to, it could probably be a self-defense situation. And at that point,
go for it.
Bang.
Perfect. Erin Weed, thank you so much for being with us. Great advice. Of course, there's more information on our website, cbs11tv.com. Just click on links and numbers.
All right.